Shad Lotus Breeze, you've won his last two on him, but he steps up to Class 4 now. How do you think he'll go in this grade?
Yeah, I'm hoping he continues his really good form of late. Obviously, he won at the end of last season on a softish track, which he really enjoyed, and again with top weight early in this season. So the horse is in really, really good form. He's really happy at the moment and he's feeling good. We know he's got form competitive in Class 4 in the past. He is an old horse now, but hopefully just being in the right frame of mind and in a good space at the moment, he can keep running really well.
He's drawn barrier at 11. You went back on him last time out. Does the gate matter?
We didn't plan to ride him to be that far back last time, but he didn't jump all that well and the pace was really, really quick. So we were where we were and he finished strong. We were able to save all the ground that day, but hopefully from 11 we can get a bit of luck again. And he's gonna try hard and he's gonna hit the line. Hopefully he get over the top.
Would you like a nice pace here?
Yeah, preferably yes. He, with dropping from top weight to 120, he's going to hopefully have a nice turn of foot. So with a bit of pace on will help.
And you've ridden the likes of Villafion last time out. That looked like a good run from him. Relentless Me's a horse you've had a bit to do with. What's your gauge on the opposition in this race?
Yeah, I mean Villafion was improved last time. His form prior to his last start was pretty poor, but he did run an improved race last time, albeit he had a perfect trip. But yeah, I wouldn't worry about Villafion all that much. And Relentless Me is obviously in a new stable now, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes.
Caspar Jazz STEED steps out for the first time on Saturday at Tinnies and ISG. What's he like, this horse?
He's a big, strong horse. Just taking my time with him. He's had a couple of trials. He sort of didn't know what his job was early days. But in the last few weeks, he started to switch on and get his act together. You know, obviously it's always tough to go to the races first up and be competitive. But I've blinkered him up for this race. He's trialled with the cups on. You know, he's drawn in an awkward gate in gate 9. But if he jumps well and puts himself in a position, there's no reason why he shouldn't run a respectable race first up. Ed?
You mentioned before that he's a horse that early days was still learning his trade, but has he got that natural ability?
I think so. There's something to work with there, you know, but it's like anything, you know, what they do in the morning compared to what they do on race day is a total different kettle of fish. But he's had a great prep leading into his first run, so hopefully he'll give us a pleasing effort first up.
Any particular reason why you've picked the dirt for him first up, Caspar?
Not really. He's trialled nice enough on it with Zach the other day, and you know, just looked a nice first race for him.
Vincent Falcon Turbo, he's recently got down into Class 4. You've ridden him at his last couple of runs. How do you think his form is heading into Saturday?
His form been good, and lately as well is really good. Last run 12 and no blinkers. He's always a bit laid back, and hopefully 14 and can should fit him. Yeah.
So the blinkers will do the trick, do you think?
I think so, and with the longer distance, he should be fine. Hopefully, he'll travel well, and it's hard to beat.
Would you like to see him a bit closer on the run with the blinkers on?
I would say so, and yeah, stepping up as well. Probably, or hope he can be midfield at least. So it'll make the job much easier.
Busy morning here at the barrier trials for you. You rode Ho Ho Khan, a horse who was pretty good for you last season. How was he this morning?
He felt really good. He have been really good in track work as well. And today, even at, well, the pace wasn't too fast, but he really wanted to do it. So yeah, everything's happy.
Keith, Yeung Master, 2 from 2. He's been a good horse for you to get on.
He is. He's a lovely horse. He's honest. He tries hard, and he's got a lot of speed.
Take us through that last start win up against Dancing Fighter, a fairly highly touted sort of horse. You're able to get there though. He dug deep to get that win.
Yes, I was having a lovely trip the whole way. I was just following the favourite, and surely the favourite just took me into the race, and I just got past him just before the winning post.
What about him stepping up to Class 3 now?
Well, to me, like his last one, he's not still like fully fit yet, and he's definitely improved from his last run. And he's just, I think, he has a better fitness now, and he's improved from last season. So, I think he'll handle the Class 3 fine.
I read somewhere that Benno said that he's got a wind issue. Can you notice that riding the horse?
Yes, if you ever come to the trials and the track works, he's always a roar in the morning. But then it seems doesn't really, at least the 1,000 meters doesn't affect him. So that's why we keep him in the 1,000 meters. So his problem doesn't bother him that much.
As far as his attitude goes too, Keith, he's still a colt. There's no questions with him though?
No, he's a lovely horse to ride. Even though he's a coach, he doesn't plays around. He's always concentrate on what he's doing, and he's quiet. He's lovely.
Winning to like Caspar, caught a few punters off guard when he won first up. Did he surprise you that day?
Well, I had him in my tips, but obviously at 50-1 he was over the odds for me. But it's always, again, pleasant surprise when any horse wins first up in Hong Kong. It's so tough over here, especially for PPs when they come in certainly rated higher than what they should be. That's for sure, and history tells you that they come in way higher than what they should be. But it was a good effort, and that was 1400. Obviously now we go to a mile. He's drawn bad, so he'll just go back, and then hopefully he'll be hitting the line strongly the last part.
How's he been over the last couple of months since that race?
Yeah, he's fine. He looks a treat, very healthy, So hopefully he can give us a big run. We've got a lot of weight to carry, but like anything, he's a horse that looks to have a bit of a future.
We saw Southern Legend trial this morning, Caspar. What are your thoughts on the trial, and when can we see him go to the races for the first time this season?
Yeah, the trial was just an easy trial today. Just brought him out to Happy Valley to have a day out. He'll have his first run on the 1st of October over 1400, and then basically 3 weeks later on the 20th he'll go to the mile, where he's probably start to get a bit more competitive.